Howdy folks, welcome back to another stream. This one's probably going to be really different than a lot of my streams. I'm like, first of all, the only people that are going to be here on this stream is myself and my boyfriend. Say hello, welcome to this stream.
Hello to the stream.
Yeah, so it's been a day, that's for sure. So the stream is likely going to be a lot more chill, even for my chill streams. Let me know if you can hear me very well. I know I'm going to be a lot quieter than I usually am. I'm just really not feeling it today. I'm really upset, but I decided to start streaming anyways as a means to distract myself from a lot going on. I am willing to talk about it, but it will be very much skimmed over and, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm not taking buddy requests right now. My buddy list is still full, but thank you for asking. I'm gonna switch my avatar back. The otter. And if you'd like to join me in the stream itself, you can. If you want to log into Animal Jam, my beloved partner.
Oh, that was to me. Sorry.
That's cool.
I'm just
and
a
hello,
little
Pickle.
tired.
I see you in the chat. It's okay. I am really tired, so I get it. I am very much exhausted. I think my den's also locked, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna open my den. I forgot that it was locked. But I'm not gonna be accepting trades or anything today unless it's like, you know, fan art. I'm not even gonna take gifts on art fan art. I'm just trying to chill out, do some chill stuff. You know, that works. The little me in the corner. That depends on which. Oh, the PNG tuber. Thank you. That was really fun to set up. I like it a lot. Yeah, and also my throat is still not doing super great, and that was kind of exemplified by you know, crying and stuff. So it'd be like that. You're always here so early because you're a real fan. Also, you know, you're allowed to talk unprompted by myself. You know, right? When you're
what?
you're allowed to talk. You don't have to be waiting for your cue. I talk when you want. You're, you know, a guest host on the stream. You don't need my permission.
Man, this isn't in the script. Fine.
Goober. No, I'm not sick. I'm just really, really sad. But we chillin'. I might do some mini games. I might do some mini games. Try and beat my partner at some mini games as well, because he is a goober.
Emphasis on try.
Emphasis on try, indeed. I'll do it though.
You want to throw some mini games to make you feel better?
No. To be fair, I am better on mobile than I am on PC. PC is not my native console.
Please, no drums.
I'm just gonna chase you in circles too, if that's cool.
Sure, feel free.
It looks like other people. Looks like other people are chasing you now as well.
Never take me alive, suckers.
Who else are you talking to? The person with the loud mic? That is my boyfriend. I can turn his mic down if you'd like. I did. Yeah, okay, this should be better. I usually have him up because normally he's quiet, but it looks like on stream he's really loud. It's okay though.
Hey.
It's fine. I can just change it on my end. But yeah, that's my boyfriend.
Nice.
He's a silly.
Hey, everyone. Everyone, how
you don't have to whisper, you goofball. Love you though.
Me too.
I like rhinos as well.
Those are pretty nice. Living tanks.
Living tanks. Yeah. And hey, Pickle. Nice to see you.
This animal talk is almost making you want to design some animal-based robots.
Interesting. Is it because I'm playing Kirby music?
Pardon?
Is it because I'm playing Kirby music that you have the sudden urge to design a robot?
No.
Also, is it possible to become a YouTube YouTuber? Yeah. It really is. I mean, I didn't really expect to get much of an audience. I just did. Will
I
we
just
be in
woke up,
VC?
decided to do this one day, and bam.
I don't think I said this publicly, Carrie. I'm not going in the main voice channel today. Because of everything that's happened today and how emotional I am, I just wanted to chill out a little more, spend less social energy, just talk to my partner, if that's okay. You know.
And to be fair, who wouldn't want to talk to me? Who wouldn't want to talk to me in my suave voice?
Goober.
Go and talk.
Massive goober.
No one, babe.
Am I okay? No, I would not say I am okay, but we're figuring it out. I'll manage. I'll get better. I'll heal and I'll work through it. You know, it's okay to not be okay.
Are you okay? So, and
I
are you
wouldn't.
okay?
I tell other
You
people
okay?
that, so I got to take a
And
bit
are
of my
you
own
okay?
advice for once.
And are you okay? You okay, Annie? Are you okay? So, and are you okay? Are you
Jaya,
okay,
please.
Annie? And are you okay?
Please listen, kid, child, my love. Take a minute.
Who could you possibly be talking to?
Take a minute. Take a minute. And think about what you are singing. Think about the lyrics. And think about the situation that has led me to where I am.
A bit of a social faux pas on my part.
It's okay. I love you. Can you
Me
ask
too.
what happens? Yeah, it's all right. I'm gonna give a very brief version of events, just for my own sake as well as for y'all's sake. This is a child-friendly stream. A friend of mine, recently passed away, and I had confirmation of that today. Additionally, when I was already emotional to receive that news, I came home and I found out that my dog had gotten out and is still not returned home. I looked around my neighborhood for several hours. My dad looked around the neighborhood all day calling for her. We put up posters. We still haven't found her. So I am very emotional, but I decided to stream because that helps me, you know, feel a little better. I feel better emotionally when I can talk. I just get anything off my mind. And even though, you know, I have specific guidelines for my streams, it's still nice to just talk in open air, you know. And that's why I invited my boyfriend on stream, because he's a goober and he makes me happy.
I only one of those things.
You are both of those things.
One of those things.
If it shows up on your screen, I'm gonna try and invite you to a game. Ow. Yay, it showed up on your stream. I hope so as well. It's just really rough, you know. It doesn't help that she's really old. She's an elderly dog, so unfortunately, things won't be too great for her. We live in a really, really hot area. It's like 90 degrees outside, and she is a big fluffy dog. Well, she's a small fluffy dog, but she's fluffy, so her fur isn't doing her any favors. And then also the fact that she's elderly, she can't really hear very well, she can't walk very far. It's really concerning that we haven't found her yet, considering that. No, you were not useless earlier, Pickle. It actually helped a lot. I probably would have been hyperventilating for a lot longer if you didn't join the voice call and chill me out, you know?
God dang it, I missed.
Yeah, I'm hoping, Zizzy. I had a similar experience when I was younger. I had a dog of mine got locked this was when I lived up north, kind of like in the middle of nowhere, and our neighbor was like not a farmer, but they had horses in like a barn, and one of our dogs, he was a little baby dog at the time, he got locked in the barn. He ended up being okay. I'm hoping the same kind of thing applies here. Just fingers crossed. I think my dad actually he saw that I was starting to stream. I think he left. I love my dad, and I know that he feels really bad because on a technicality, it's very technically his fault that it happened. He left the door open by mistake when he left the house, and he thought that it closed. He heard it slam, but our door isn't really the best quality, so if you slam it too hard, it kind of bounces back. So he thought that he shut the door, and he left it open and went to drop my mom off at work, and so she got out because the door was left open. And I know he feels really bad about that. But I love him, and I know that it isn't actually his fault. Stuff happens. I've done the same thing before, on probably a worse scale. I've left the door open one time. Well, it wasn't open, it was unlocked. I left the door unlocked, and then my sibling, he has autism, and he doesn't have any strong perception of danger. He actually got out, and that is super dangerous for him, but we were very lucky. A neighbor saw him walking by himself, and he was brought home. And then another time, I was walking inside from school, and my other dog, Happy, she's a big goober. She pushed past me and ran out, and then she's a little young dog full of energy, so she thought it was super funny to run at max speed. And we did get her, but this is just a really different situation because my dad was gone for like an hour before he came home and realized she was gone. And also the fact that she's like really old and not very healthy. That gets a little concerning, you know. I have a feeling you're. Oh yeah, you played the long game. I see that. Yeah. I should have seen that. You silly, playing the long game on that.
Oh yeah, I set that up from the beginning.
The dog that is missing right now, her name is not Happy. That is a different dog. The dog that is missing, her name is Schatzi, which means sweetheart in German. Because if you didn't know, here's a little fun fact about me. I'm German. My family's German. We don't live in Germany, but I'm very German. Which is why her name is Schatzi.
Germain.
This is one of my favorite songs from the soundtrack. Just playing nostalgic music also makes me happy. I am listening to Kirby music. Correct franchise.
I don't really have a sound on for my laptop. What I mean to say is,
I mean, you wouldn't be able to hear it anyways, considering that it's like, you wouldn't hear it in the Discord call, you'd only hear it on the stream.
Yeah. You've watched Kirby right back at you, right?
I haven't watched all of it. I did watch most of it, and I loved it. It was like a huge part of my childhood. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't even paying any attention. I'm just...
No, you weren't.
No, I'm just mumbling and kind of
Man, I wasn't even trying to hide that.
I know.
I was going to be a distraction.
Your big brain can see all of my actions like 20 minutes beforehand.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Splatoon music. I love Splatoon. I play Splatoon 3. I played Splatoon 2. The only reason I haven't played Splatoon a lot recently is because my Switch. I don't have Switch Online.
What's your favorite Salmonoid?
Probably... Okay, I like Ouroboros, and I also like Maz.
I think my very favorite Salmonoid would have to be the Big Shots.
Yeah, that's because you're a nerd and you like making Deltarune references, you nerd.
Deltarune.
Yeah, because you're a big nerd.
Are you cooking?
I am not cooking. I have very little going on in my brain.
Jesse, your sticks! Flip your sticks, Jesse!
Womp. If anyone has questions or comments or anything they want me to read, feel free to leave it in the chat. I feel like you're trying to con me in some way. Oh, that sounds delicious, mango juice. Enjoy. I had pizza. My mom ordered pizza. It was okay.
But me, con you.
Yeah, you're always trying to con me. Also, are you running, like, what is your internet speed? Because that was an interestingly late response.
No, sorry, I'm just so busy thinking with my massive swollen brain. I won, by the way.
Your sister's on a field trip for school and won't come back until Friday. Well, it's okay. She'll be back and she'll have memories to share with you. She'll probably be really excited to tell you everything that's happened on her trip.
Game, set.
Oh,
match.
Nice. You had to go for a second. What's wrong, KijjiKon? Long story short, a friend of mine passed away and my dog is missing.
my little trophy, signifying my dominance over you.
I like how this is like the only thing you do in this game is just play mini games against me and my fans so that you can beat them and laugh.
What's he doing in this game?
You know, trade, go and fight phantoms, socialize, create avatars, outfits, decorate your den. You know.
Really decorate my own room IRL.
I know, your room is like horrifyingly empty. Dude is going full minimalist. Yeah, it's been a lot, Juniper. You know, I'm coping.
Yeah,
best
I'm gonna
I
have to
can.
go
I didn't
in a
even.
bit.
That's okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go in the right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Darby.
Let me know when you're back.
OIL. T2IL.
Love you.
XOXO. Mwah.
Mwah. Oh, well, he has to probably go eat. We're in different time zones, so he's an hour behind me. So I've already eaten, but he hasn't eaten yet. I'm hoping, Juniper, the thing is, cats have a lot better survival instinct than dogs. Not that dogs don't have survival instincts, they're just... The chances of them making it out in the wild are a lot higher for cats than dogs. Also, the fact that my dog is elderly. Yeah, my boyfriend is a goober. Do not forget to eat, Pickle. Go eat. Eat now. Go get yourself some food and eat it. It's important. Also, stay hydrated. If you do not hydrate, I will show up at your back door with a glass of water, politely hand it to you, and then disappear like I was never there. Yesterday, I just had carrots. That's yesterday. And carrots is not a meal. So, go eat some food and drink some water. Yeah, eat a popsicle. My lungs. Pardon me, my lungs still don't want to work properly, apparently. Ow. Also, I noticed that, like, playing Stacked specifically, there's, like, a mild input delay compared to when I'm on my phone, so the timing is a little different, which I think is neat. I don't necessarily, like it, but I also don't dislike it. I just think it's cool. It keeps moving for a little bit longer than you would on mobile. You are lactose intolerant. My dad is also lactose intolerant. Which is really funny because, you know, you joke about the dads going to get the milk. When my dad goes to get milk, sometimes he forgets to get the milk and gets stuff that isn't milk and then just comes back and is like, oh, I forgot to get the milk. Because it's never on his mind because he doesn't drink milk. This is also another game that I feel like is easier on mobile. Also, I guess that's partially because I'm not like really used to clicking keys. And I feel like it's intended to be done for this game on one hand. But here I am using two. I know that Toffee. It was Toffee that I played with today. Sorry, my memory's not memorying. I think it's the emotions. Toffee can attest to the fact that I got like 140 on Logjammer earlier. That is crazy, Juniper. Your dog went on an adventure. If I beat you in this game, gift me like you did at the Jammers yesterday. I didn't actually end up gifting anyone yesterday because the plan yesterday was if anyone beats my boyfriend at checkers specifically. That's because he's like super smart. He goes to a school like specifically for kids who are like really smart. And he, in like, at least as far as I've known him, has never lost a game of checkers because, you know, I'll give you his nerd explanation. the best that I can with my non-nerd brain. So pretty much, in checkers, you can see the entire board at once, and therefore you can see all of the moves that are played as they're being played, which means that technically there is, for everything, it's a perfect game. So long as you know the board and how to move it, if you just do the right thing every time, there's no losing. There is no element of chance in checkers. So if you understand it well enough and you're a big enough nerd like him, you can consistently win every single game. So that's why I was challenging people to try to beat him. And somebody, I think it was Pickle, got really close, but yeah. So that's the thing, and I still hold that. If somebody can beat my boyfriend in checkers, I will still gift you. But otherwise, I'm not doing gifting for mini games. I'm just doing them for fun. This is a casual stream, just kind of hanging out, talking to chat. If anyone has fan art, I'm accepting fan art, but I'm gonna keep my trades off for anything else. Just let me know in chat that you have fan art, because I do still hoard fan art. I wasn't even paying attention. Good job. Man, Kirby music is so groovy. He flipped the trash can over, somehow with foil on it and food in it, and he licked the potatoes. Oh, that cat. Dude is Garfield. Bro is really hungry for human food. That's adorable. I love cats. I'd say I'm more of a cat person than a dog person. I know my boyfriend is more of a cat person than a dog person as well. But when we live together, we eventually want to get cats and dogs, because I also really like dogs. I just prefer cats because they're kind of chill and they do their own thing. Allergic to cats, but you are a cat person. That's fun, isn't it? My grandmother is allergic to dogs. She's a dog person. Your cat gets all fluffy and crazy. Your cat is getting zoomies. How precious is that? I do not see a better move than this, so womp. Works for me. For now, at least. If I move that, then you'll double jump me. If I move this, then you'll jump me once. Okay, I'll do that. Your dog is all greasy and dusty. Maybe your dog needs a bath. Hi, Chestnut Hammy. I'm a both person. I like all pets. I love pets. Little friends. Sometimes he runs all around house and swats at your dog. Sounds like a goober. I would like to see that cat and pat him on the head. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, puppy dandruff. Poor puppy. Give him loves for me. Oh, I'm happy to hear that your cat was okay. I'm just a very worrisome individual, I think. Oh, I love to make really high-pitched voices at my dogs. Now, it was kind of just mostly sad, but a little silly. When I was looking for my dog earlier, I just had to yell in a high-pitched voice across the community, because if I talk in my normal voice when trying to talk to my dog, they don't listen. But if I talk in a really high-pitched voice, then they do listen to me. What breed of dogs do I have? I have a couple. So Happy is a pit bull. Bean is a boxer, and then Shotzi, the dog who is currently missing, is a Cocker Spaniel. No worries, Carrie. I know, I love pit bulls. I don't understand the stigma against, you know, pit bulls are evil. Grr. They're so cute. How is my sickness feeling? I'm not sick anymore. I just, I have lung problems, so when I am sick, my lungs just hurt for a while afterwards. When will I play Kid Icarus music? Okay, confession time, I've never played Kid Icarus. His name is Poker, that's such a cute dog name. And Jaxie, that's so cute. Like, I know what Kid Icarus is, I've just never played it. I feel like it's one of those games that I would like it if I did play it though. And hello Sybil, welcome to the chat. Am I streaming because I forgot to record gameplay? No, I actually did record gameplay. I also have my voiceover done. It's just editing I have to do at this point. The reason I'm streaming is because for me, streaming takes a lot less, like, emotional energy out of me. So I can stream and just kind of chill out, whereas if I'm editing a video, it's, like, really long and exhausting. And I'm really sad right now, so I'd rather be streaming than editing. Yeah, I like you know, I've never played Kid Icarus, but the character designs are really nice. You have 2 chihuahuas. Chihuahuas scare me, but I know that, like, the stereotype of chihuahuas being, like, you know, evil and grr isn't because they actually are, it's just sometimes they have interesting temperaments. See if you said my stream later. I did actually record stuff. I'm just sad. Jasmine iced tea. You see, that sounds delicious, but, like, I don't know why. I just don't like iced tea. My dad loves iced tea, which is why, like, sometimes in videos I have to be right back because my dad wants me to make him iced tea. But it's funny. I'm the person in the house who always makes the iced tea for everyone else, but I actually don't like iced tea. You like carrots, but stop throwing them at you. Interesting. People are throwing carrots at you? Are you talking about, like, at school or something? That's so odd. Like, you know, I know people bully people, but that is such an odd way to bully someone. Like, I'm gonna throw carrots at you. Like, dude, who are you, Bugs Bunny? Kitten emoji in chat, how cute. I think that's a cat. It's a cat, it's either a cat or a really cute looking demon. It's hard to tell from where my phone is laying, which is where I'm reading chat. Oh, my dog too. Bean, she also is the kind of dog that barks at everything. She's really protective. People throwing carrots at you at school. Interesting. Like, I have been bullied. I was actually punched in the stomach today. If you're part of my Discord server, you saw me being angry and ranting about the fact that someone just straight punched me in the gut for no reason. But, like, throwing carrots, that's such a weird way to bully someone. The Zenitro you sent me is gonna run out, so I don't have any form of laptop. I don't know how long it takes to, like, how long you have to renew it. It does have an expiration. I don't know when that is. But no, I really don't know how much this works. I just know that, like, Discord is doing, like, this promotional thing where it's like, oh, it's the Discord anniversary, birthday, whatever. So anyone who has Nitro can gift 2 weeks of Nitro to anyone that doesn't have Nitro and has not had Nitro in the last year. And I was looking through my friends list and I was like, hey, who of my cool people who I know don't have nitro, and who can I give them to? Someone told you that they wanted you to get leprosy. I mean, points for creativity, but like, no? Same group of kids make fun of you and your friends, throw carrots, grapes, fries, and stuff. You know, I would just screech at them like a seagull. If they're gonna treat you like a seagull, start treating them like as if you are a seagull. Screech at them, bite them, and then chase them for their food. That's what I say. You'll beat whoever's mean to me. I kind of live in an area where, you know, I would love if that were something I could do, you know. However, the area I live in, if you try to fight back, it's just gonna end up a lot worse for you. Not creative, because you just read a book and one of the main characters had leprosy. You see, I guess they don't even get creative points. Like, come on, man. Oh, hello, Sugary. It's okay if you're late. This isn't like... do you mind if you play checkers with me after stream? I'm probably not going to be playing Animal Jam much after stream today. I see that I'm playing against another person who's actually pretty good at checkers. Maybe I'm... Ow. I'm probably just bad at it. That too. Yeah, that checks out. What is my favorite cold dessert? I like ice cream. My favorite ice cream, though, is mint chocolate chip. Can you give me fan art after I play chess checkers? Yeah, after this round, I'll... Yeah. Just type your username in chat and I'll trade you. I don't want to turn trade on. My trade's on. Gartic Phone last night, this morning for you was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed playing Gartic Phone today. That was fun. I agree. Your soul is now mine, or whatever cringy stuff it is my boyfriend sends when absolutely wrecking people. Oh, how the turns have tabled. Okay, I'll let you know how the stream went if I remember. I have a short-term... My memory is not always the best. I'll probably forget. But, AJPW for life, let me know what your username is so I can trade you afterwards, because you said you had fan art. I am accepting fan art in this stream. That's just because it's very difficult to hunt people down afterwards for fan art, and fan art is, you know, the stuff that I collect in my den and whatnot. This is an intense game of checkers. Playing with me when I'm done? Sure. If you want to make me Furby art, you can. You don't have to. I do like Furbies, though. Oh, that was... Oh, never mind. I wasn't the one being silly. gonna start working on the fan art. Okay, that's really sweet of you. I appreciate it. Can we have a quick moment to have a memorial to the bat-eared fox who'll be... Yes, the bat-eared fox. I really like them. And it is sad because they are leaving. I mean, they'll be probably maybe back again. But you know how Animal Jam is with re-releasing their animals, you know. They're like, oh, well, you never know who's gonna show up back in the shops again. And then they're like, they'll release one animal in shop like every 6 months. You know. I have one though, so I think I'm pretty good with that. Thank you. Ow. Womp womp. Good game, Banana Cup. How does it pronounce? B-N-N-A-N-A. So it's not banana, it's banana. Banana. Can we play Gartic Phone like tomorrow morning? Maybe. Probably not, if I'm honest. I mean, you guys can play. Thank you for whoever dropped the sapphire. Let's see who it is. Thank you, Banana Cup. Mad appreciation. Probably won't be able to play Gartic. What I was saying though is we can't play Gartic tomorrow because I was originally supposed to be going to school tomorrow. But I probably won't be. Thank you again because of looking for my dog. I need to start saving up on sapphires again. I mean sapphire drops. Do you like purchase them, like you personally? Or do you like grind them out? I don't know. I did not mean to click that. I didn't even notice. I was looking at chat. Normally, I have usernames off when I'm streaming because then this happens with everyone crowding around one another. Also, when it comes to giving out shoutouts, I'm not sure how I'm going to go about that yet. I actually have a list of people who I'm supposed to be giving shoutouts to. I'm still figuring out, like, you know, putting a segment in there, so maybe eventually, but not right now. I hope my dog comes home soon as well. I hope. My dad's currently out looking, and it's late, and so you'd expect for her to be back by now. But she's not. So here I am, streaming a game for kids. You know, as you do. Normal people, when they're sad, they like exercise. Or maybe they're like the destructive kind of sad person who like gets in their bathtub and eats ice cream. Me, nah, I'll pass. I'm gonna go play video games meant for children. And no problem. You cry in your room when you're sad. Normally, when I'm sad, I burst into tears and scream and cry and do all that kind of fun stuff. But I've done that enough today, so maybe I'll do it again later. Knowing me, I probably will. But for now, we're just gonna chill out and play Animal Jam. Also, I'm happy that you're happy. Yes, when you start crying, you just curl up on the floor and scratch and bite yourself. You see, here's the thing with me. I probably would scratch myself like as well as bite myself. However, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, it did it for me. I can't scratch myself because I don't have nails because I bite my nails. It's a bad habit. I do bite myself occasionally though. I'm getting better at that. Yeah, that's fair. I also get very worked up over nothing sometimes. Sometimes I'll just be sitting there, you know, having the best time of my life, and then my brain's just like, guess what? You get to be sad now. You were happy over there drawing and playing Animal Jam? No, no more of that. Now you get to be sad for no good reason. Yeah, I get it. Hurry up, hurry up. Yeah, exactly. No more happy. Cora HAPW, what is your question? Yeah, I can see your messages. You don't like school? I don't like school either, but I mean, hey, if I'm not going to school tomorrow because I'm sad, that means that today was technically my last day of school, so I guess I don't have to worry about that anymore, huh? What is my best strategy for winning at checkers? I don't have a strategy. That requires thinking. And I don't do a whole lot of that stuff. So my best strategy for winning checkers is just to do what feels right in the moment and try not to fail. Also, yeah, I'm also Shockwave. I am also a victim of bullying. I feel ya. I can't say that it gets better because if you have some poor staff who doesn't really care, it probably won't. But what I will say is that the older you get and the more bullied that you get, the easier it becomes to kind of not necessarily get over it, but to cope with it. There's so much drama at your school. There's a lot of drama at my school as well. I don't know what it is with teenagers and thinking everything needs to be like a contest or something. Like, sometimes school is just school. Sometimes, you know, do I like eating toes with mustard? No. I'm actually not a huge fan of mustard at all. And I'm definitely not a fan of toes. I know, that was an interesting question, wasn't it? But a question nonetheless, and I did say I would answer it, so the answer is no. Oh, nice. However, this puts me in the position to do this. I don't know, I just don't like mustard. I don't know why. It just, I like it sometimes. You know, I'll eat it on like a sandwich. But apart from that, I don't really like mustard. And yes, Shockwave, you can ask me a question. That's all cool. You kind of want food, but mother is downstairs. So get food. Like, what's the weird thing that your mother's gonna do? Say that, like, you can't eat? You could say that you've tried. Why did I unbuddy you on AJ? So if I unbuddied you on Animal Jam, that's probably because you're just someone on my buddy list who I don't socialize with often and I needed the buddy space. I remove buddies on AJ when I am doing commissions and I need the space to commission people. She's gonna yell at you for wanting to eat? Bro, power move? I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Don't actually scream at your parents. But power move, yell back. And what is my favorite ice cream? My favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip. Do you do art trades in AJ? Like I draw something for you, you draw something for me. I do art trades, but unfortunately, I actually don't do art trades in Animal Jam. It's just too difficult for me to do art in Animal Jam as a whole, so I just don't really do it. What was the happiest moment I had in Animal Jam? The happiest moment I had in Animal Jam, that's kind of a tough one, but I would say a long time ago now. It's been like, what, over a year now. I did a massive giveaway, and it was in my den, and I gave away like thousands and thousands and thousands of sapphires worth of items. Like, it was, by the end of it, I think it was like 60 to 80K, and that's like just my guesstimation. And I had a lot of fun with that. How did I get my teal forest? I got them a long time ago. I'm trying to remember how I specifically got them. I'm not sure. I think this was back when the feather set was really, really big and rare before they re-released the feather set. And I think I might have traded them for the feather set. It was a long time ago. It was like years ago when I got my forest. I remember back in the day when like the Tiki set was worth so much before they released like all the Tiki items for like the ads, when they used to do like paid ads. That was an interesting period in AJ history. How did I get my little PNG in the corner of the screen? So I downloaded, first of all, I stream on my PC. I do not stream on mobile. And what I did is I downloaded an app called PNG Tuber Maker, and I imported two images, one of them being of like, you know, him with his mouth closed, one being of him with it open, and just kind of follow the instructions in the app. You miss treasure hunts. I too miss treasure hunts, but I kind of get why they don't do treasure hunts anymore, because there's just so many animals at this point. Treasure hunt would take people hours to do. You love my main look. To be honest, I love when people use less common animals. Thank you. I love otters so much. They are very silly. You wanna know who else is very silly? I am very silly. Therefore, it works. I'm sorry that you started violently choking on your spit. That sounds like not a fun time. I am so sorry to hear that, Pickle. You do not deserve to be yelled at. I was only on for a few months when treasure hunts were there. I love treasure hunts. Like, I feel like they should bring treasure hunts back, but like, you know, that I feel like the notification would bug people. Like, make it optional, you know? I would just love treasure hunts, man. Your dad saw an otter. Oh, that's so sweet. We have otters here as well. I saw them before a couple times in the pond we have in our community. Oh, I didn't even notice. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, no problem to playing checkers with you. And I'm really excited to see that fan art. S'more not here. Which interesting username. Is that like a reference to something? It sounds really familiar. Yes, otters indeed. I also like platypuses, but they're a little like, I like cartoon platypuses. I feel like they are actually a little bit scary because they have like the poisonous barbs or whatever. Hello, Kitsune. Okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce this right the first time because I am very prone to speaking words incorrectly. Kitsune Jama. Howdy. It is nice to meet you formally. Please beware. This person scammed you out of your sapphires. You have 800 something. I've heard. Please report them. This is nothing against you personally, but I don't report jammers unless I have like visual evidence that they did something, just because I've been in experiences before where someone's like, hey, this person scammed me and they didn't end up being a scammer, and it was like a whole personal drama thing. So, if you're in the Discord server, send photos in the Discord server and then I'll report them, but other than that, I don't want to cause any unnecessary drama. Kitsuna-tan. Okay, it's okay. You don't need to be sorry for me being unable to speak any known language. Listen, I legally, I speak English. That doesn't mean that I actually speak English. I speak some sort of modge podge of gibberish, interesting noises, and ums and uhs. So it's okay. Am I rich in sapphires? I mean, it depends on what you consider to be rich. At the moment, I would say no. But I've been before. Do I have any guesses on new animal clothing coming to Jama this June? Probably, excuse me. I would guess, if I had to guess, probably something summer related. Not sure what, but maybe some beach house-esque stuff. How much do I have? Like 1K? I need to check. I'm not sure how many sapphires I have right now. I pronounced it in the Japanese pronunciation. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm pretty sure that is, like, Japanese vernacular. But, I'm German. And even then, I can't really pronounce German words. I really hope they bring some sort of Pride Month stuff as well. I don't think they will. Just because, unfortunately, a lot of people like to make that really controversial when it shouldn't be controversial. I did not mean to click that, but okay. I hope they do. They might, like, subtly bring Pride stuff. Like, oh, this is totally Pride. The rainbow. The rainbow backpack. We're not going to say Pride because, you know, we can't say Pride, but it's a rainbow. Flamingos back. I hope they bring flamingos back. I feel like flamingos are a little underrated. Casually looks at Avatar and realizes it looks like a guy, then a gal. I mean, I am a guy, so that works. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm a dude. I kind of make it a joke in almost every one of my videos because a lot of people think that I'm a girl because I have, like, issues with my voice being a little high-pitched. But, I'm a man. I'm an American. I'm a he, him. What am I supposed to be doing again? Probably not backing myself in the corner, but that's what I'm doing. Oh, you meant your avatar. Oh, I thought you were talking about mine. I don't know why. But, I mean, hey, it's a silly little animal. Sometimes you look at a dog and you can't realize that the dog is a girl, so it's cool. They're just silly little animals. My pronouns are USA. I agree, brother. USA. USA. Oh, I remember this song. This was one of my favorites back when I was little. Though nowadays, in like the modern context, I feel like it could be a Pizza Tower song, if anyone knows what that is. But now my actual pronouns are he, him. They should be at the top of my screen, because I think I got that overlay working now. Yay. I call people's pets its because some people get offended if you call their dog's gender the wrong thing. Yeah, some people do. Interesting thing to do. No matter, oh, actually, hee. KijjiKon calling himself a silly animal. I am a silly animal. I'm a silly little guy. I'm an otter. I am so for real an otter. Do I have a boyfriend or girlfriend? I do. I have a boyfriend. He's actually going to be featuring on this stream. He was here at the beginning, but he left because his parents made dinner. So he'll be back at some point. But yeah, I have a boyfriend. I have had my boyfriend for 7 years now. And yeah, I did like goof around to mention it in the Superstar video because that was such a fun video to make. 7 years is a long time. It is. Like, I know that 7 years in general is a long time, but it's a long time, especially for me. Especially considering the fact that, surprise, I'm only 18. So I did meet him when I was 10, and then we were friends for a year. And then, you know, middle school dating typically isn't like a real serious thing. It's just kids like, oh, I'm so dating Tristan. Tristan is so cute, you know, oh my God. But like I was dating him my first year of middle school. Like, you know, it wasn't super serious, but then it just worked. It worked. And so it's been 7 years. I'm graduating high school and I'm still with him and I adore him and I love him. And yes, Dill Pickle, they are my friend. It's okay, you don't need to date anyone when you're that young. AJPW for life. Take your time. You know, a lot of people get into relationships in middle school, and most of the time, not saying that it'll happen to you because, hey, look at me. But a lot of the times, middle school relationships just kind of end up being friends, but, you know, they're calling themselves a girlfriend or boyfriend, or like they're trying to live up to some sort of social standard, you know. You don't gotta. Be yourself. You're in high school and have never dated, don't be ashamed. Yeah, don't be ashamed. You have your whole life ahead of you. You have all the time in the world to be silly before you get a partner. Your ex-friend dated 8 guys and nearly hit by a bus. Well, that's a story. What? Your ex-friend dated like 8 guys and then almost got hit by a bus. She snapped at you and called you a lesbian. I feel like that person has some stuff going on in their life, you know? That is... I'm sorry, I'm totally choking here. That is some life decisions, all right. Yeah. Sure. I will. You did? I will be back in a Okay, and I should be back. Howdy, folks. This game of checkers is definitely yeah. This is a very interesting game of checkers, one-on-one. I have a feeling this is gonna go on for a while. I'm just looking through the live chat. Silly stands for sleepy, irrelevant conversation, lucky, lazy, sometimes yas. Interesting. Oh yeah, and I'm going to be going to college. That's something someone else said. Is it weird that I like watermelon closest to the skin because it'd be tasty? I think it's weird that you like watermelon at all because I do not like watermelon. That's just me. I know most people do like watermelon. You turned in a 1,379 word essay. Good for you, because no thanks. I do not like writing. Watermelon tastes like crunchy water. It tastes like weird crunchy water. Tie in 5 turns. Okay, so it does have like an if nobody makes any turns or makes any moves, you automatically lose. That's fair. But it seems like it's not gonna matter anyways because good game. I need to try fresh watermelon. I have had fresh watermelon. I just don't like it. My preference in food is very, very picky. I have some issues when it comes to sensory as well as taste due to autism. Watermelon is too fleshy, if that makes any sense. Eat the skin of mangoes, leaves of strawberries. Call me weird if you want. I don't think the skin of mangoes thing is weird. Leaves of strawberries, maybe a little bit. Also, can you give you your art? Yes, you can. If I recall correctly, I did ask if you could write your username in the live chat so I could just know who you are so I could trade you. But that's specifically I was referring to AJPW for life. Let me know what your username is, and then, yeah, you can give me art. Your brother ate a whole watermelon by himself. Jeez. Question, should I call you KijjiKon, or is there something else I prefer for you to use? You can call me Kiji if you'd like. If you want to use my real name, which a lot of people do, you can call me Sam, or Sammy, or Samuel, because my name's Samuel. I mean, you don't like cake, donuts, cereal, or pancakes. That is crazy. I mean, you're allowed to have your opinion. Like, I get not liking cake. I'm not a huge fan of cake either. I also get not liking donuts, or even cereal. But pancakes? You don't like pancakes? How could you not like pancakes? There's so much diversity with pancakes that you could do so many different things. I really like blueberry pancakes, specifically. I'm not a fan of chocolate chip pancakes, and normal pancakes are okay, but I like blueberry pancakes. It's the texture. That's fair. You're the yellow one jumping around. Yellow. I am the yellow one jumping in the corner. If you're referring to in the corner of my screen, that would be this person. Is this you? Because this is, I don't see very much yellow over here. I see you like, okay, yeah, that is you. Okay. I'm not a big fan of sugar candy sour stuff. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not a huge fan of that kind of stuff either. It always leaves me with like an icky taste in my mouth. I can spell, I swear. Again, I can spell. That is so cute. I love it. Thank you so much. Do I have any rhinos? Because I saw that you liked your rhinos. Well, lucky enough for you, I do have rhino. I have rhino for you. You don't like dummies covered in sugar. Oh, yeah. No, those are... Yeah, I do not either. Is it... And, it's no problem. Thank you for the fan art. I love it so much. He's so goofy. I love. I like some gummies. It has to be really specific ones. There's only some brands that I'll eat. But if it's the brands that I like. I tend to like the fruit and vegetable flavored gummies over the normal just fruit gummies. And thank you so much. As for gummy candy, it really depends. I have to put this somewhere. Question is, where do I put it? Over here works. And thank you for all of the sapphire drops, banana cup. I'm not going to pronounce it how it's probably meant to be pronounced because there's too many N's in there for just to be banana cup. Which reminds me, normally when I'm streaming, I have my donation shop up, but I don't today. So I'm gonna go put that up. I don't know if anyone wants to donate, but if they do, it'll be here. Until then, I'm gonna go get the masterpiece set up. Okay, apparently that shop doesn't like stacking. Okay, didn't know that. You were picky. Also now it just wants to get stuck on the wall too? Man. I know that I'm glitching the game, so I shouldn't be complaining about the game not wanting to glitch. But come on. Let me glitch the... Why do you not want to stack? What is the reason that you don't want to... There we go, thank you. I was gonna say... And I'll get rid of those, move this over here again, throw a masterpiece on there. Yay, I did it. Let's go. At least you drink water. Yes, drink water. Water is important. In fact, I'm gonna drink water because I have water here. It tastes like nothing. And thank you for the 50 sapphire donation, and thank you for dropping sapphires. Yummy. I always feel like sapphires would taste good. They wouldn't have a very strong flavor, but they would have a little noticeable flavor. Almost at KijjiKon's graduation. Yeah, tomorrow would have been my last day of school. It might have ended up being today because I don't know if I'm going to school tomorrow because I might stay home and look for my dog. Thank you for the 100 sapphire donation, and thank you for the sapphire potions. Yummy. I'm gonna turn... You have been stocking these up, dude. Thank you so much. Blue raspberry. Yes, they would taste like blue raspberry. Which, like, blue raspberry is such an interesting thing. Like, I learned recently that, like, obviously blue raspberry isn't an actual fruit. raspberries are fruits, but the raspberries aren't blue. And then apparently, like, the only reason blue raspberries are blue was because, like, there was an issue way back when, I don't know when the year was, but there was like an issue with the red food dyes being like dangerous or whatever. And so, like, even if the red food dye they were using wasn't dangerous during that time period, they saw any red food dye and were immediately like, oh no, that's probably dangerous. So they changed raspberry flavorings to blue. Sapphires that taste like currants. I have not had those before. They sound yummy though. Do I have any more potions to dump? I probably do, because I just put them all in here. Hey, it looks like that's finally all of my potions except for my galaxy ones. Wow. Dude, thank you so much. How many of these do you have? You're crazy. I love blue raspberry as well. When it comes to like fruit flavored snacks that I do appreciate, if there's a blue raspberry flavor, it's probably my favorite. I do like Jolly Ranchers, for example, even though they always like stick to my teeth. But my favorite Jolly Rancher is the blue raspberry one. You used to have 55? Wow. Dude. Thank you? You are crazy. Like, do you buy these, or are you, like, going to the Phantom Dimension and getting them? Like, what is your method? Because if you're, like, grinding them out in the Phantom Dimension, that's crazy. Oh yeah, Waffle House's new host is here. They're in my streams quite frequently, which is fun because they have a really fun username. Why does blue raspberry remind you of Gus from the Owl House? I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't know, but my boyfriend, if he was here, he'd be able to tell you, because... Do I have usernames off? I do. Does somebody else? Yes, they also do. Well, I meant to click the... Thank you. I never clicked the thingy. I remembered. Which also reminds me, I was so distracted by the sapphire drops, thank you, Banana Cup, that I forgot to like this. It's like, yeah, if you're ever in my den and like you're bored on Animal Jam and you want something to do, go around and feel free to give all of my art hearts. And it's not even just for me because, you know, I didn't make this art, but I really like to see when my art has more hearts on it because I love to give appreciation and love to the people who make me art because that's amazing and I love it. I love seeing art of my silly. I like seeing your art as well, Pickle. Apple Cinnamon Jolly Ranchers. I have never had those, but that sounds delicious. Thank you so much, you crazy individual. Delicious. And to whoever asked, not apple cinnamon, did I read that wrong? Probably. Oh, just cinnamon. I thought it was apple cinnamon. I just misread it for whatever reason. Yeah, that still sounds delicious. I know that, like, they make... They're not mints, but they make, like, cinnamons. And it's, like, spicy cinnamon candy things that are supposed to, like, you know, be a palate cleanser, kind of like mints. I wonder if it's like that. Hello, Cat Gaming. Welcome. Atomic Fireballs. They are. I do like Atomic Fireballs. They're yummy. Head pats for the blue otter. I also realized, like, I wish that you could see my mouse on stream because I would like to be able to just... Can I trade you K? If you're talking to me, sure? Sure? If you're talking to me, I don't know who else you'd be referring to. Yes, you're referring to me. I don't know why I clicked the wrong user. Okay. Sure, why not? You were chewing on your hand earlier. Sounds yummy. Crunchy, crunchy. Bones? Who needs bones? Bones? Also, I appreciate the blue Archie fits. I have a couple of blue Archie friends now. And Nutcracker boots and forest gauntlets. And oh my goodness, galaxy potions. Some Waffle House, or do I call you a host or do I call you Waffle House? Thank you for the potions? What? I'm not gonna cough all like my lungs out in stream, please. You am. Is this like, are you gifting me? Dude. I wish my emotions weren't so shot right now. I want to be really excited, and I am really excited internally, but I'm struggling to have that reflect in my voice. If you are gifting me, you are literally insane. Thank you so much. Disposable income? Bro, you are so kind. And hello, Carrots. I remember you. You have the really cool otter from Animal Crossing profile picture. I forget his name. I'm sorry that I forget his name, but I know who your profile picture is. Dude. Thank you so much. Should I? If you're in the live chat, let me know. Should it? English. Should I redeem the galaxy tokens on stream? Should I get stream luck? Or should I try to get stream luck? Because last time I redeemed tokens while I was recording, which it wasn't for stream, it was recording, it was not streaming. But that's when I got my Galaxy Dino Egg. Should you keep your username or change it to my AJ username? Entirely up to you. Breaks into den violently. I'm gonna break into Banana Cup's den. Which, for someone whose username is Banana Cup, they look more like a very long blueberry. You're not signed in. Are you referring to your YouTube account, I would presume? That's no worries. When I was referring to someone changing their profile name, I was referring to someone in the live chat. And I would like you to redeem. Okay, I mean, if you're the one gifting me, then I guess I will redeem them on stream then, yeah. That is amazing. You are amazing. You and your long blueberry otter. This song right now, this is what the inside of my brain sounds like right now. You see, this is why chill people and just hanging out and having good times. That's why I wanted to stream even though I was sad. You need some tips. You've been kind of off and on playing AJ, but you never really knew what to do in game. So what do you do whenever you play? Mostly when I play Animal Jam, I chill and I talk to people. But most of the time that I'm on AJ, I spend my time decorating dens or looking for items that I'm trying to trade for. Okay. I'm not 100% sure what that's trying to say. I'm you, but I am really struggling to read what that says. Is it trying to say I am you, but from a bayou? I feel like that would make sense. Maybe? Sorry for the confusion. No worries, dude. I'm happy my streams make you happy. OMG, KG, my luck. When I started my newest AJ account was insane. I got 3 alpha chests back to back for 3 days, and it was like genie wishes.
That is insane. Am I sad about something? I am. I kind of, without the OU, eBay. Oh. Oh, you are KijjiKon from eBay. That makes so much sense now. That took me a second. I love that. Because you know, eBay is a secondhand selling website. So this isn't just, you know, an off-brand knockoff KijjiKon. This is a secondhand knockoff KijjiKon. Oh, and I'm happy that my streams are relaxing. I'm always a little worried that, like, I'm either doing too much or doing too little. But I do my best. My den is full. Not surprised. Mildly, this is off topic, but I'm like mildly a little bit Larry the Platypus. I know you meant Perry. However, considering the fact it's an echidna, this could be Perry's like knockoff Larry. And I appreciate him. You're gonna head out, it's like 9 p.m. Okay, have a good evening or good night. What I was gonna say though is I'm just mildly a little bit off-put and nervous now, because my when I went on Be Right Back, that was because my dad, he was going to go pick up my brother, because my brother, you know, after everything that happened today, my brother is kind of understandably very upset. So he decided to go for a long walk because it helps him with his emotions. And so he went to my grandmother's house, which is like a mile away from here, and probably not even that. But he walked to my grandma's house, and he walked too late, so my dad didn't want him walking back in the dark. So my dad went to go pick him up, and he still hasn't come home yet. So, yeah, a little bit worried, but that could also just be my anxiety being anxiety. How am I making him talk when I talk? It's PNG Tuber. What happened? I explain in a lot more detail at the beginning of the stream, but just for my own mental health sake, I'll dumb it down to a friend of mine passed away and my dog is missing. In the same day, no less. I mean, my friend, they have been passed away, but I didn't find out until today because my school just decided to not tell me, you know? Why tell the people who are friends with them that, you know, their friend is no longer with us, you know? Let's just keep them in the dark about it and leave them, like, super anxious as to whether they're okay or not for, like, months. But, you know, the school system be like that. So I'm trying to chill out and, you know, I'm doing my best. That's why I'm streaming, because streaming, it makes me happy. I like hanging out with you guys. You guys make me happy. I would give you all hugs as well. Though I would forewarn that I have been told that I give bone-breaking hugs, because I am the kind of person where I don't get hugged very often. So when I do hug people, I squeeze people. Should you buy all of the Eagle bundles or the Eagles on their own? Do not buy all the Eagle bundles. Buy the Eagles on their own, please, because that's a lot of bundles, and that's a lot of sapphires for bundles that, like, the clothing items are very mediocre, and they're just color swaps of each other. So I mean, if you want to get a bundle, get the bundle that is the color that you like the most. I appreciate that you as well, Pickle, give murder hugs. The school system sucks. You're happy to be homeschooled. Yeah, you should play the chest game. Do not know what that is. The crystal bundle? That makes sense. You got all the bottles the first day. That's really neat. You see, I'm poor. So, like, I mean, I'm not poor in Animal Jam, but, like, I presume when you say the bottles, you're referring to the bottles. Yeah, I couldn't really afford to get any. Do you think Kiji, do you think you stream kind of late? I mean, yeah. And thank you so much again, Banana Cup, for the Sapphire drops and now for the gifts. You are amazing. Thank you so much. I do stream late. Not just for, you know, other people. It is late here. I started streaming at like 7:30. And I do that because I have family, and my family's pretty loud. And the computer that I stream off of is not in my bedroom because it's not my computer. It's my brother's computer that he lets me use it for streaming, because he's nice like that. So I stream so late because if I did not stream really late, it would be really, really loud in the background. And I don't mean like, you know, little background noise here and there. I mean, it would be loud. Also, it's worth mentioning, guys, I am probably only going to be accepting gifts from, like, people like Dill Pickle, and I accepted gifts from Banana Cup because they were dropping a whole bunch, and, you know, if they were being very, very nice to me. But I get very overwhelmed by constantly trading, and so I'm trying to not do that to myself since I'm already kind of not feeling super great. I'm just trying to chill out and chat and stuff. How do I do the PNG live streams? Okay. After I open these, I'll show you. Hey, Mom. Dad and Wyatt aren't home yet? Me neither. Okay, I can't apparently click these, so it's gonna take me a second. I will be right back, and when I am back, I will show you how I do the PNG tuber thing. Okay, I should be back now. And to answer your question, Bonkers, it's Kirby Mass Attack, the original soundtrack. Sorry about that. I was feeling good for a quick second, and then you know how it be. So it's not letting me redeem my tokens. So I'm gonna log out and log back in. I can't log out either. So I'm gonna go right back on the be right back screen so that I can entirely log out and then log back in again because it doesn't want me to play Animal Jam, apparently. But long story short, I don't think my mom's very happy with me. I mean, I know why. You guys know the whole thing that happened, the stuff that I've been talking about like all stream long, with the stuff that happened today. And I intended on staying home tomorrow from school so that I can continue to look. And I don't think she likes that, which, I mean, it's my last day of school, so it's not like I'd be doing anything anyways. But I was just a little bit hurt. Because after I found out, I freaked out. I was screaming, I was crying, I was shaking, I had to call a friend, I just couldn't hold myself together. And then I went across the neighborhood and I was looking and I put up posters. And then afterwards, when I came home, I took a break, I chilled out, I tried to calm down a little more, and then I went back out, I put up more posters, and I walked the... Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Dude. Bro. Okay, I see you, Animal Jam, trying to make me not sad when I'm about to cry. On the live when I'm literally tearing up and trying not to cry. I'm going to cry. I'm... Today has been such an emotional day. Oh my god. It has just been such a long day, and I don't know, man. Starwolf, I'm not okay. It's been one of those days. It's been a really long, rough, difficult day, and I'm doing my best for everything, and people are upset with me because of it, and I'm genuinely trying, but it's not enough. Thank you for the 60 Sapphire donation. Excuse me. I can't even open the second one again. Now I'm getting that glitch again where I can't click anything. What I was trying to say is my intention. So I went out after I came home, and I went out again and I looked, and I went all around my community. I went all around the neighboring community. I went down the main road that's outside of our neighborhood, and I looked all up and down it, and I still didn't come back with anything. And I genuinely made an effort, and when I paused the stream, that's because my mom came out, and I felt like it was courtesy to tell her, I intend on staying home, and I told her why, and then in response I was told, when did you go looking today? You just want to stay home tomorrow? I did look. I'm trying. I'm genuinely trying. I wasn't home for very long, and when I was home, I was crying.
and I spent a lot of time, and I think that now, because I'm live streaming, she thinks that I feel okay, and that I'm live streaming because I'm feeling better, when I live streamed not because I was feeling better, but I live streamed because doing so helped me feel better. And I think that she's under the impression that I'm using this really messed up, tragic situation as an excuse to skip school when I'm not. And I don't know, because now I know I shouldn't just cave in to her saying that, or even if she didn't intend to imply that. Sorry, I'm having that glitch again. I have to go into your back screen. I should, you know, I shouldn't cave, but now just because of that, I feel compelled to go to school just so that I don't have to have that difficult conversation. Is there anything that you can do to help with my friends, family, or my dogs? No, unfortunately. I've had offers within my Discord server about this whole thing, and it's really difficult because I can't, there's not much I can do. I did just turn 18, but I don't have a bank account, so I can't get any financial assistance. I can't have anything shipped to me for, you know, my remaining dogs, because that would require my address. I don't have a P.O. box. We're too poor for that stuff. And I obviously can't leak my address on the internet. The best that you guys can do is just continue to tune in and talk and just hang out, because that's like really good for distracting myself. Oh, how cute is that? Yeah. Have I called local animal shelters? I haven't. My mom would have to do that, but the chances that she got picked up are slim to none. The area that we live in is probably the worst place for a pet to go missing. We live in an enclosed community surrounded by a very busy street. In the center of our community, we have a large pond that has alligators and snakes in it. We have a lot of car traffic in our community itself, as well as other dogs. And my dog isn't just, you know, a young, scrappy dog. She is elderly. She is mostly deaf, partially blind. She can't get very far, and also she is extremely fluffy, and we live in somewhere where it is very, very hot outside. And, I will say ahead of time, this is not the most pleasant thing you'll hear today, but I am being told, and I do understand. I try to remain optimistic. I'm sure by now you've kind of, if you watch my channel and my videos, you know that I try to be a very optimistic person. However, my whole family is under the impression and pushing the idea that if she does not come home by the end of the night, tomorrow will not, in my dad's words exactly, tomorrow will not be a search effort. It will be a recovery mission, which in other words means that if she's not here, she's most likely no longer with us. And that's probably true. I mean, using your brain, she is an old, sickly, incapable dog. I'm trying to stay optimistic. It's just really, really rough. And I know that I should be going to school for my last day, but I'm not gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna sit there all day, stressing out. None of my friends are at school anymore, so it'll just be me stressing out by myself. So, I'd rather just stay home. Is it okay to call after stream again? I'll probably call my boyfriend after stream if that's okay. I believe that Amazon wish list will allow people to buy things for you without having you share your address. Would you like to be... We would love to be able to donate things for your dog's safety or quality of life. That, because I do live under my parents' roof, that is something I would have to discuss with them before I, like, put anything on my channel or anything like that. But even though I haven't mentioned it to them yet, I don't know if I will, because it's the kind of thing where if I even bring up stuff related to the topic, even if it is something potentially positive, it will not get a good reaction. For example, earlier today, I had some people in my Discord server
who were attempting to start a campaign in order to spread the word about my missing dog. It was a genuinely really well thought out and heartfelt attempt. However, it won't work. It might work for someone who doesn't have an internet presence, but this kind of stuff would have required me to essentially have my address, or at least my general location, as well as my phone number in public. So it wasn't something I could do, but it was genuinely, seriously heartfelt. And just knowing that people cared, you know, it made me feel better. And I know my mom, she has issues with mental health as well. And so wanting to cheer her up a little bit, I decided to show her it and tell her, you know, there are people out there rooting for us, you know, because I thought it would help cheer her up. Instead, I got I forget what her exact words were, but it was like, oh, that's nice, and just walking away. And that's kind of how it always is with when she's upset. I don't blame her, because I know she's hurting. I'm hurting. It's just very difficult to talk to her about anything when she's upset. Does my dog have a tracker, or does she wear a collar? She does have a collar with the address on it, but she's not chipped, unfortunately. There's still a chance. Tomorrow will be a difficult day. There's no reason you have to go. The only reason I would have to go is because, so we get school assigned laptops, and for whatever reason, the school thought it was a brilliant idea to have these laptops be returned on the last day and only the last day. And I still have mine, but my brother, he has volunteered to take it in for me. Also, if anyone on stream, I know some of my friends are on stream, if anyone is interested, I know, like, opening the egg is, like, the worst financial decision you can make ever, but as you know, I opened my other egg, and I was very happy with it. So I'm gonna open the egg, because, obviously. So if anyone on my buddy list wants to follow me here, I'll give it a couple minutes. Ow. Can you chat with me tomorrow? Maybe. You may have an extension when laptops are due before you have to pay. It's not about paying. I won't be able to walk for graduation if it's not turned in tomorrow. And that's kind of a big thing. I also have to pay like a $40 fee already because apparently I didn't pay like some sort of art fee at some point earlier in the year. But I won't be able to walk at graduation if it doesn't get turned in tomorrow. Which, my school it isn't structured as it should be. We have tons of fun like that. Like the fact that, like, you know, it's kind of sad when I got punched in the stomach today and I didn't even bother to report it because I knew that nothing would be done. So. You see, persons whose name I cannot pronounce. I don't even know how it's supposed to pronounce. I can't pronounce anything, to be fair. Okay, Pickle's here. Pickle was the person I was genuinely waiting for because they are the silly. Because I don't think any of my other really good friends are online. Dragon is, but mostly it's Dragon, Pickle, Brad, but I don't think Brad's on stream. So I'm gonna open the egg. I think I actually have technically 2 eggs to open. So I'm gonna open the Galaxy one after. It's like almost like a pastel Halloween colors. That's nice. I appreciate you. I know you guys can't see it because I forgot that you can't see my mouse on screen. But like, I'm just patting its head with my mouse. Am I accepting buddy requests? Sorry, my buddy list is full. At least I think it is. Unless my buddy, yeah, I have 1 spare slot. That's for a commissioner. Egg. Egg. Let's see. Oh, and it's something I don't have. I have the Parasaur already, so this is different. He has lashes, so I might trade him around to see if I can get one without lashes. But still, this is a plus. Ow, my insides. I love most of the dinos. And yes, you are starred. Why wouldn't you be starred? You're cool. Well, I have a lot of people who are starred, to be fair. Also, one of my now biggest brags, I am buddies with Lala. They're cool. I appreciate them. I love the Patera, I think keep saying Patera. It's Terra, but I keep pronouncing the P, even though that's like the most obvious dinosaur name is like, oh, you do not pronounce the P. But my brain, man. Where are the flowers? Over here? Thank you, yay. The flower mission, I know it's like sit AFK in a land for hours. I can't do that. I want to be done with it already. Yes, I love Lala. They're so cool and silly. And for some reason, like, I got my stream rated once because I was friends with Lala, and people were like, we hate Lala, and saying a lot of mean things about Lala in my chat, and I was like, dude, check the stream title. I'm not he. Dino nerds. I have one specific silly dino nerd, my friend Carrie. He's punching sand if he's on stream. And if, I'm thinking, if I were to trade him, because I don't want to trade him for something that isn't another Galaxy Dino, because I am one of those people that drive people on the subreddit insane because I like to grow up my Galaxy dinosaurs. I'd want to grow him up too. But I would probably choose or try to swap it for one without lashes. But as for like if somebody wanted to swap species, I don't, as long as it's not the para, I don't really care. If I had a preference, my preference would be for a Rex. However, I'm not complaining. I also didn't do my daily spin, so let's do that. Which reminds me, whenever I do trading, because I'm probably not going to go around trading on stream, because then just a bunch of people will be trading me. Do I live in an HOA community? I do live in an HOA community, unfortunately. However, the HOA community where I live does not do what they're supposed to do. They don't answer your emails, they don't listen to your suggestions, they just fine you for stuff that doesn't matter. We don't even have HOA meetings here. In fact, they like went back and changed their rules just because they didn't want to do part of their job. Also, what is HOA? An HOA is a homeowners association, which is pretty much, listen, I'm not very smart, so if this is incorrect, I'm not surprised. But it's like a group, typically of people who live in the neighborhood, or people who are part of the company who owns the property, and they make rules for what your property and land looks like, specifically so your property value is higher and the property value of your neighbors is higher. And in return, they say they'll do community works, like, oh, we'll maintain the bushes, we'll keep the roads without potholes. But in practice, a lot of the times, it's just a bunch of rich people sitting around collecting paychecks for writing you fines for the most ridiculous stuff. Like, oh, there's a single weed in your driveway. Get fined. Damn, now I don't feel great because I was crying and I'm out of water, so I have to go get water at some point. Forget what I was gonna say. I was gonna do something on my trade list, but it's just a matter of remembering what it is. Oh, thank you for reminding me by mentioning the fact that you want to give me badgers. I was gonna check the Explorer for badgers. There was someone else in the Discord server who got 2 eggs. Wasn't it? No, or was that, yeah, I think it was Annie Chu got an egg, and then also who attached into Terra, and then also they got another Terra from the Explorer that somebody had like put up. Either they didn't know what they had or like not on purpose. Go get water. We don't mind. It's not good to be thirsty, and it's okay that you were crying. You're allowed to feel your emotions. Yeah, but probably I shouldn't have been crying on stream. I'm gonna go get water. Star Heller says, you're currently on your Shark Week, which is what I like to refer to it as personally. So I cry 24/7. Well, joke's on you. I cry 24/7 for no reason. But yeah, I got water. My throat feels less bad. But what time is it? It's currently 9:27. I intended to end the stream at 9:30, so it is a good time for me to check the clock so that I can start saying my goodbyes. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that this was such an emotional and probably less of an upbeat stream compared to my usual ones. It's been a day, guys. Thank you for tuning in and chilling out, and for if you're Banana Cup or the Waffle House's new host, thank you for dropping sapphires, and thank you for the gifts. Can we trade real quick? Sure, I will trade you. But thank you guys for watching. I'm not gonna cough my lungs out. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll see you in the next stream. I'm hoping to post a video, hopefully soon. I have the footage recorded, I have the audio recorded. It's just a matter of editing it at this point. I was gonna edit it today, but you know, it's been a day. I will hopefully sleep well. I probably won't, but I'll try. And, I'll see you guys around. Probably, if I can stop